Okay, let's check out her home. See if we can find where this chick went. Okay. Oh, that's it? Done? Huh. Oh, I can steal it. Well, okay. That was fast. Alright, let's go find Zoe. Oh, she's not too far. Oh! Nailed him! Oh! Excuse me. Freaking nailed that one dude. Oh, there's another one.
We did it!
Freaking blasted that guy. This dude right here, I said, wow! Didn't even stand a chance, dude. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh!
We got this!
Oh!
You got him!
What? Why'd they run? Hey, I wasn't done killing you.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
You don't know anybody that's come out this far? Well, now you do.
This'll be quick. Nice one! Got him!
Oh!
Ah, no encore?
Hell yeah! Oh. Hey, we found her.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of
Yeah.
nature-loving nobodies?
They're looking for you.
I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer.
What are you talking
I'll
about?
take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. I'm great at clarifying. No? I may have bartered them. I don't know. Oh, you mean around these guys? I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of...
Okay. Now what? Oh. Alright. So, go back to Grace. Hey, Grace! She's coming back!
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? You pretty much did my job for me.
You're welcome.
Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Okay. Oh. Guess that's the next thing to do. Alright. Well, let's check everybody out real fast.
Zoe says she fought her way out of her... fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Okay. Well, I guess we just about, done everything we can for these people. So now comes the choice. Who do we help? I mean, I don't know. Let me talk to you
else
fast.
I can do for you?
I am getting old, you know. My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe.
Alright, you're getting
Me and mine are just carrying on as best we can, trying to live our lives in a way that does... I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life. Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if... If you think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to. That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's... My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started, we had a store of medicine locked away. But Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
From the way, I don't know. I might help these people, just to say screw it. I mean, people there seem pretty unhappy. They got paid for their own graves. So, yeah, screw it. We'll help these guys. We'll divert power from the town. I mean, of course, I'm gonna go back to the town, but guess we'll help the kind folk. Okay, guess this is the place.
We can handle this. Nice one.
Okay.
We can handle this.
Whoa, 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 where are you going? Damn it!
Got 'em all.
Woman, you're gonna get yourself killed. You just start charging in like that.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, now we are. Oh, let's do it. Okay.
Okay, going quiet.
Yeah.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. That's the last of them.
Okay. Excuse me. Ow!
Processing data.
Hello?
Let's go! Not even a scratch. Nice one! Here we go!
Damn it! Fadi, You're gonna get yourself killed. Then how's that gonna make me look?
Get away!
Hello?
Get away!
Ah. It's barred. Okay. Oh, that was gonna hurt again. Okay. You know, let's go ahead and return to Ludwig. We'll come back and we'll divert the power in a little bit. But right now, let's return. Okay. Where's this dude at? Hey.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with...
Okay. Get out of the way so I can... Alright, cool. Oh, we've also leveled up. Let's see. The usual. Okay, now a perk. Okay. Now let's go, I guess, divert power. Because I don't know where that is. Maybe I'll be able to find it later. It's somewhere in the cannery, but I don't know. But let's go ahead and head back here. Do our business. Alright. Repair bay. Okay.
Everyone all right? Down
Yeah,
we
I'm
go.
fine. It's in the repair bay. Well, where the hell is that? No, that's not what I want. Ho ho! So I need to get down into the pit.
Go away, Phantom.
How do I... Oh.
Get away!
Alright, Higgins.
No, just leave me alone.
What the hell are you going on about?
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. You can talk? The Phantom's now. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. I've come a long way for someone who started. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise... You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Oh, yeah?
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. Now we need to get the hell out of here to return to Thomas and give him this thing. Then we'll come back. Again. But at least now we're done with all our side stuff. Hey Thomas, I got that other thing for you.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Yeah, I know.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Alright. Bet.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear,
Aw.
I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Cool. Alright. Well, that should wrap all that up, right? Yep. Now we just need to divert the power, which we decided. Oh, we're also gonna reprogram the auto mechanicals. But we're gonna take it away from Edgewater because Edgewater is a terrible place, and I'm deep down I'm a good guy, and we're gonna help these people out. So yeah, let's go. Let's go do that. Okay, that's alright. I mean, I'm still deciding. Like, I mean, they already set up their lives and everything. You know, they got houses, all that stuff. But I mean, they gotta pay for their own grave sites. Like, they gotta pay monthly fees on a place for the even after they're dead, even while they're buried. People have to still pay for that. And it's like, what? Like, are they just gonna dig them up if they don't pay? Like, I don't know. It's a pretty shitty situation. All in all. But if we abrupt them, then you know they gotta leave, and you know who knows the marauders and stuff. Who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's just I don't know. We'll decide inside. All right. I've already been through all here, so we want. Okay, we don't want that yet. We want the mechanical control terminal. That way we can make them at least make it to where the mechs won't attack people. Or maybe they'll go out and attack all the marauders, and then everybody will be safe. But yeah, let's. It's barred. Shit. How am I supposed to get in there?
Okay, keep them quiet.
Anyway. See what they got up in here. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I wasted all that stuff for a freaking for nothing? Maybe up here? I already did all that. Okay. There we go. Alright, be ready. So I don't think they're gonna like us doing this. But it's for the good of the people. Never fail geothermal plant. All persons or entities not. Yes. Okay, what did that do? Are they gonna attack each other now? Oh! They are! They're attacking each other. That's funny. Okay. Now to go do the thing. To make the choice. Oh, there's a step here with. Yeah. I need to go. Ow. Motherfucker. I mean, sucker. You know, whatever. I swear. So what? Okay. And here goes nothing. You know, if I take it away from them, I'm going to have to go back into the cannery and take theirs out. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do you think?
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
The hell?
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. Maybe so. But we don't... There was a kind of a thing. Not intentionally.
Oh, you stole
I've always
something.
been
You
a
for
fool with my
legit
hands,
stole
right?
something.
So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages.
Damn.
Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but...
Alright. Oh, son of a gun. Let's just... Alright.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
3 switches. I figured that's what this thing was.
2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I honestly don't know. How do you know we're sending power to the Veil? I could be sending it to the deserters. You don't know what I'm doing.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
This is where they're all fighting. What? You were supposed to be dead. You're supposed to all kill each other. Everybody!
That's the last of them. Where'd they go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
First of all, who the fuck is McDevitt?
System.
Look out!
Whoa! Oh, it's above us.
The last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Alright. Let's decide the fate of the Veil.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Something you need?
I'll let you talk about it.
Hey, mister?
Yeah.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
Okay.
Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Oh, well. Okay then.
Sorry. I just thought I'd dick around with you. Alright. You're right. You know, they've had it rough enough.
Where are we headed?
They have had it rough enough. So, you know, bitch. Whatever. Oh, baby. Edgewater. Sorry, deserters, but there's a lot of people in Edgewater and they need that power.
I think you did the right... Yeah, huh?
Oh, she didn't say I think you did the right thing and stuff, but alright. Convince the deserters to return. I need to start listening. Yeah, I need to start listening whenever they start talking.
Where are we headed?
But We did it! We made our choice. We made our bed, now we have to lay in it. So let's head on back to these guys. Let's go talk to Adelaide McDevitt. So she's McDevitt. Okay, that's what she's saying. What happens to people of Vale if we send the power to McDevitt? Okay, let's go talk to McDevitt. I didn't realize that was who McDevitt was when she was talking about it. But yeah, that makes sense. She was like, what happens to people in the Vale if we take, give power to McDevitt? Makes sense. Hey, lady. Sorry.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Go
I'm
back
gonna
to the
ask you this in
thing.
private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
I need my power regulator.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Okay.
And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
I'm willing to deal.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague.
Okay.
Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker.
What
Don't
happens
matter
when you
much.
run out of corpses?
Edgewater cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not... I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't do it.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
There you go.
I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Okay, let's go.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
Let's go talk him into leaving. Okay, Mr. Reed. I don't think I'm gonna put much stock into their armor just yet because I think there's other planets I believe we go to, and they might have better armor and stuff. So I'm gonna wait and see what I can get. Okay, Reed, get the hell out of here.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freak. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
This town doesn't eat anything but saltuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food.
Yes.
But that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and...
Yeah, I lied to your old bitch ass.
Then she deserves this office more than I do.
Oh, you're actually a nice dude.
I won't stand in her way.
Oh.
My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your
A
plans?
couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Alright, well. Sucks to suck, buddy. Oh, Adelaide, I convinced him.
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point.
Yeah.
Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
Good.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's
Okay.
a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Well, take care. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time?
Yes.
I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town.
Well, he doesn't anymore.
Something must have changed.
Never liked Reed much.
So wait, what did she give me? An antique that's been fanfare. She says it should fetch a good price. Okay. Alright. Let's head back to the ship. Come on, Provide. Can I fast travel to it? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's oh. Parvati? There you are. You got anything to say about the matter?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Alright.
Is this your ship?
Yeah.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Gosh.
We do need a name, don't we?
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and
Yes.
you can say
What's
no.
up?
But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Okay.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Why? Why would you want
yeah,
to?
I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly
Maybe.
a stranger anymore. You done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Pick a cabin.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yeah.
I got a captain.
Yes, you do. Now, if you don't mind, Pravati. Oh, hey, look, it's the guy. It's Vicar.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head
Oh, that's right.
upstairs
That's the
and claim
name.
a room.
That's the Unreliable. Damn, I thought I'd be able to name it. Alright. You do that.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our
Hopefully that doesn't
engine
happen
room
again.
is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Vicar?
What can I
Shall
do
we?
for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here.